more baseball in spring training, so everybody will get into the act that is needed if they can be of any use.
Baseball has always been more than just a game. It's America's pastime, a constant thread woven through generations, carrying with it stories of resilience, community, and craft. Few names embody that story more powerfully than Louisville Slugger. Born here in Louisville in 1884, its bats have been held by legends, shaped by artisans, and embraced by fans around the world. As America turns 250, we return to the story of Louisville Slugger, a story of family, of innovation, of community, and of the enduring spirit of the game.
Well, the Louisville Slugger brand began in 1884 when they made the first bat. The 80-year-old J. Frederick Hillerich opened a woodworking shop in Louisville, Kentucky, and then they gave that bat to one of the outstanding Louisville baseball player, which was in the major leagues at the time, to their star player, Pete Browning.
What began as a bat for one local star quickly became the bat of choice for the greats, from Honus Wagner to Babe Ruth, Ted Williams to Derek Jeter. Louisville Slugger became synonymous with the very idea of baseball.
When was the moment the Louisville Slugger became the iconic brand? Was when they started putting players' names on bats, and you could identify with your favorite player. You could be Mickey Mantle because you swung his bat.
In American culture, the one thing that is constant is baseball. And baseball has taken us through a lot of good times and a lot of bad times. Whether it was World War I or the Great Depression, World War II, baseball has been the constant that people will look forward to.
The memories of us as a child, maybe playing wiffle ball, baseball cards, having a sandlot game with your buddies, memories that all basically interlace themselves together. So hard for other sports to replicate.
Baseball is passed down generation to generation. A father playing catch with his son, a grandparent taking a child to their first game. And Louisville Slugger has been there in all of those moments.
A lot of people don't realize that this Louisville franchise at one point was an original member of the National League back in the late 1800s. Louisville had such a strong presence in shaping the history, not only with the Hillerich and Bradsby bat and the Louisville Slugger name, but also the stars that have come through here and played for this franchise, whether back in the days of the Louisville Colonels or as we go forward in time.
There were three things that I took a lot of pride in about being a Louisvillian. Number one was that Cassius Clay, now Muhammad Ali, was from Louisville. Number two, that the Kentucky Derby was run here and at Churchill Downs. But number three, and probably foremost, was that this was where Louisville Slugger bats were made, and I just idolized the players that used Louisville Slugger bats.
We take real pleasure in telecasting top events such as the World Series, football bowl games, and Kentucky Derby as they occur throughout the year.
Success starts with a tree. You go out, you find the best trees in the forest, you cut them down, and you bring them to your factory where the mill is. The log is split into 40-inch pieces of pie. It's turned, and then it's inspected into a round that's 40-inch long. Each bolt is different. There's not two pieces alike. And being able to tell the good ones from the bad ones is what makes the wood the best. And we come to Louisville's with the billet, we call it, and we turn the billet into a bat. Then they're inspected again here, and we put a great finish on them.
The way I envision the craftsmanship of a Louisville Slugger bat, it's part of what makes Kentucky unique. Kentucky is known as a craftsperson's state. Each one has basically been created to specifications of that particular major league player, which makes each one just a little bit different, a little bit unique, but yet they're all lumped together as one brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping up to the plate, the future of the game. New generations taking their swings with the same legendary name.
Player to me that resonated most with Louisville Slugger was Ted Williams. When Ted would come through Louisville on his way back from spring training with the team, he would be at the factory at 7 o'clock in the morning, going in there picking out his bats. And when he interviewed him, he would say, "I've tried all the bats there are, but I always come back to Louisville Slugger."
Younger generations are going to be able to connect with baseball in the future because of the Louisville Slugger bat. As these kids grow up and they want to emulate their stars, their favorite players, they'll want to grow up being just like their heroes, and they'll want to use the bat that their hero uses.
For 250 years, America has been shaped by the stories we pass down. Stories of family, of resilience, of hope. The crack of the bat is part of that story. Louisville Slugger isn't just a brand, it's a symbol of who we are, a nation that builds, dreams, and plays together. And as we look toward the next 250 years, that sound, the sound of a Louisville Slugger, will continue to echo through ballparks, through backyards, and through the American spirit.
And that's the ball game, folks. The crack of the bat rings on. Louisville Slugger, forever part of the national pastime.